Right, we're going to do VXLAN. We got the PIM already running, and we got the RP already there. And all that we need to do is enable VXLAN. Now, if you notice here, for VXLAN, you can specify a port number. VXLAN UDP port number. This is the default port number is 4789, but if you want to say some number like 1024, you can do so, but make sure you put the same number on all device. Sometimes, people don't like well-known port numbers, non-port numbers, standard port numbers for security reason. It's up to you. I'm not going to change port number. Let me use the default one. And then very important is this one. This is the reason why we are here. When we did VPLS, we created something called bridge domain. Here also we have bridge domain. Because basically you're trying to create a switch, a big Ethernet switch. So this is the command always, whether it is VXLAN or VPLS, bridge domain is what we need to say. And then member port, you need to provide a VNI number. It's equivalent to VLAN number. VXLAN network identifier. VNI means VXLAN network identifier. I'm going to give 6000. Now this is the number that all other leaf should have in order to form a bridge domain, member of one group. The group is identified with 6000. Right, so whoever is saying 6000 from the other leaf, they will become the member of this bridge domain. They will become the part of this virtual switch that we are creating. The other member is the physical interfaces. Interface G, gig Ethernet 2. Oh, we need to create service instance before we come here to say what all services this interface will allow. Same like what you did in the VPLS. Anyway, I'll try to give here service instance 1. Okay, it is accepting. We'll go and create later. Also, I need member gig 3 service instance 1. Next, we need to create a virtual interface like tunnel 0 interface that you used to do for GRE. We say interface NVE, network virtualization edge, network virtualization edge. And you should not have any IP address because this is the interface that is going to represent the customers, sorry, the host side. This is the one which is going to take the host traffic and map it to multicasting or BGP if it is EVPN. So it's a tunnel interface, like you used to say, no, interface tunnel 0, tunnel source. Likewise, this is VXLAN. No IP address, and then no shutdown, and then member. Who is the member? Whoever is a member of VNI 6000, they're all the member of this tunnel. And for this, you need to give one multicast address with which they can all communicate each other. So I'm going to say 239.0.0.10. And then source interface. See, they need to negotiate using loopback interface. That's why we have loopback. Source interface loopback 1. Why do we need to source with loopback? In case if you have many spine, I have only one spine switch router. If I have more than one spine, should be loopback 1 or loopback 0? Oh, sorry, loopback 0. You have loopback 0 created, so we should say loopback 0. Right, so I need to delete loopback 1. It's only loopback 0. Okay. So next is we need to go to the interface that connects to the end host and create the service instance. So go to G2, let's say range G2-3. Then here also no IP address because it's a layer 2. Negotiation auto. And you remember we said CDP last class. Here you see in this version we say CDP enable, so that it will be sent automatically. Bring the interface up. Next is the service instance, which is important. I gave one there. Ether service instance. I think the range it won't work. Interface G2 service instance 1 Ethernet. You see it works now. Encapsulation, all the untagged traffics. Done. Similarly, I need to put it on the other interface. Interface G3. Okay. Service instance 1 Ethernet. Encapsulation untagged. That's it. I'm going to repeat this configuration on the other two devices and we'll be able to ping. All right. So let me go to a notepad and type what all we did. Let me check whether the history will show. Do show history. Looks like it shows few things. I can take this. And then what are all the other things that we did here? No IP address. And then negotiation. Auto enable. So this one is on the interface. And then the tunnel interface was NVE. No IP address here, no shutdown. And then member for the VXLAN network identifier VNI was 6000. Multicast group was 239.0.0.10. What else? Okay, bridge domain. Member is a VNI member whose identification number is 6000. And another member is a local interface. This is G2, no? Gigabit Ethernet 2 only here in this router. Service instance 1. And what else? That's all. That's all. Now I'm going to paste this. Same thing on both the routers. CSR 2. I made a mistake. I should put enable config. All right. Now the NV interface should come up. No shutdown is given. it's the same command even here. Now let us verify. Show, before that write to memory, show L2 show VXLAN no show bridge domain one. Okay, so we can see that 3 ports in all. One bridge domain, we can see there are 3 ports. Of course, see, this is local and VNI, so 3 total. But this 6000 should go and find out these other 2. It may take some time, but bridge domain is up. MAC learning is enabled. But so far, no MAC address learned. Let us go and try pinging. Maybe it will come. Ping 10006. Ah, it's pinging already. Let's ping 7. Sorry, 6 is pinging because it's in the same switch. It is not going through VPN. So VPN is still not up. 7 is not pingable. 8 is also not pingable. Let me go to CSR3, show bridge domain 1. Here I see one interface and this one. This is cool. Show IP interface brief. This should be up. It is up. Why NV interface is down? Yeah, it should not be down. Something is missing here. Show run interface NVE1. Aha. The source interface is missing. Interface NVE1. Source interface is loopback 0. Now only the NVE will come up. Excellent troubleshooting. Interface NVE1. Source interface is loopback 0. Likewise, I need to go to CSR1, interface NVE1, source interface is loopback 0. Now let us check whether I'm able to ping. Oh, cool, it's pinging 8. Let's ping 7. It will ping if the CSR comes up. Let us go to 7 itself and try pinging 10008. So the problem is somewhere here only. It's not between these two. Let's go to 6 and ping 8, which is in the other end. Good. So VXLAN is working, so there's something to troubleshoot on CSR2. Now if you go to CSR1 and try typing the show bridge domain one, which is, see, you can see the MAC addresses. This is the MAC address of locally connected device. And this is the MAC address of this computer, which is in destination VTab 3.3.3.3. This guy. You understood? All right.
Yes.
So CSR2, why it is not pinging? Show bridge domain 1. Here I can see MAC address locally learned, but I am not seeing anything from remote. Why is it? Show run interface NVE1. Source is Lubbock, that's correct. 239.0.0.10, that is right. 6000 is right. No IP is right.
Try to ping that loopback address from 1.
Ping 1.1.1.1 with the source 2.2.2.2. It's
Yes,
pinging.
good.
So show run interface G2. Yeah, G2. No IP address. And tag. No shutdown is it given? So show run bridge domain. Bridge domain has got 6000. This is right. This is right. Why? Everything looks good. Is the multicast working? Show IP PIM interfaces. PIM is not running.
Good troubleshooting, man.
IP PIM spares mode. Interface G1 IP PIM spares mode. All right, now I'm expecting ping from 5 to 7 between. One more. IP multicast routing distribute. And IP PIM RP address. Forward. Now let me try again the ping. It is pinging. Happy troubleshooting. We have learned the fundamentals of configuring VXLAN. You see, no MPLS, no BGP, but same output like what you had with BGP and MPLS in our previous class, VPLS.
Right.
But this is VXLAN. Any question?
No, not at all. It's good.